Hey, what's going on, you guys? We're down here at the Jacksonville Beach Pier. We're going to go fish the pier right now. We are also collecting knickknacks from each pier. So when we get to 100 subscribers, we're going to be mailing some of this stuff out. We already finished the Gulf Coast series, so we have some stuff that we're going to be adding in that little package, including this one too. This is going to be our first beach here on the Atlantic side, but we're going to throw this one in since we're not at 100 subscribers yet. So make sure you're subscribed so that you can win some of this stuff. All right, let's get to fishing. Super excited for today's video. This is one of my favorite piers to fish at, the Jacksonville Beach Pier here in Jacksonville Beach, Florida. This is our first beach pier on this side of the country. So we're going to be fishing from Florida all the way up to Maine. That's the goal, is to fish from a pier in every single state and hopefully catch a fish in every single state, right? But it's not always catching, it's fishing. Sometimes we do get skunked, but we still have a great time while out in the water. Let's go hit the pier. All right, you guys, we're at our first location on the Atlantic Beach side of Florida. We are at the Jacksonville Beach Pier. And we are here. Tons of people out already. Take a look how beautiful this is. Wow. Can't wait to get a line wet today. Last day of 2024. The entire 2024 has been a doozy, but we ended it in a big way. Fishing every state in the Gulf Coast of the United States. We fished in Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, and the Gulf Coast side of Florida. We're now on the east side of Florida against the Atlantic Ocean, and we can't wait to fish here too. Take a look at this. Absolutely gorgeous out. It's pretty early in the morning. Beautiful view. Still a couple clouds out, so it's not too hot right now, which is perfect. All right, let's get in the water. Awesome. So many surfers out right now. Take a look how many surfers are out. On this side here, and on this side. There are some pretty good waves out right now, so good luck to all of our surfers out there. About 8:30 in the morning, tons of anglers out here already getting on some fish. Awesome. All right, you guys, so let's go ahead and get set up. So we have these hooks here. Let's go ahead and break the barbs off of them. Once again, you see those barbs on it. Snap it off just like that. Perfect. And we're gonna go ahead and put this right against this, on this line here. Swap that one out, put a brand new hook on. And we're putting a brand new hook on because for this trip for the Atlantic series, we're gonna try to not buy shrimp except for right here at this first location. We do have advice from one of the commenters on the video to salt the shrimp to help it stay on there a little bit better. So we'll try that out a little bit later on. So we've got some raw shrimp here that we're gonna take home and salt up. We've also got some sand fleas. So these sand fleas here, we're gonna pop one on this single hook and drop it right underneath the pier. So this is our sand flea here, still frozen. We just picked it up at the bait store right there. So we're gonna pop this one on this single hook and we're gonna take it just like this. They're frozen. I don't know if there's a better way to do it, but we're just gonna hook it just like that straight in. And we're gonna drop this right underneath the pier. There's no weight or anything on it, so hopefully it can just get down there. All right. So first bait out, we'll leave that there, just let it do its thing. And then for our second rod, we're gonna use this pompano rig here. This is the same rig we've been using down on the Gulf Coast. Picked up one of these before we went to the Gulf Coast from the same location. So we picked up another one, and we also picked up a second one to add to our care package box for whoever wins during the 100 subscriber giveaway. So make sure you're subscribed. First 100 subscribers, we'll do a giveaway, give away some of the cool knickknacks that we accumulated along the way on our trip here. And I appreciate you guys for subscribing, liking, commenting. It's pretty awesome meeting you guys and chit-chatting with you. So we'll put the swivel on our clamp. Then let's throw a 1 ounce weight on it. And we've got our 1 ounce weight. So we'll clamp this down at the bottom. What is that? A seat? That's pretty neat. That's pretty neat. There you go. So we have our 1 ounce, 2 pompano hooks. And for those, we'll put a piece of shrimp on it. Look at the size of these shrimp. Jeez. So we'll take our shrimp here. We'll go through the flesh. One right there. Second one right there. And for this rod, we'll cast it out a little bit. Try not to get in the surfer's way. There you go. We'll leave that one right there. Just checking our sand fleet. Nope, just down there doing its thing. All right, we got our 2 rods set up. We'll wait and see if we get on anything. This guy here. Guy just came over and asked to use the net. They're on a pretty good fish. Then they actually ended up grabbing another net down there. So that's a good sign that they're pulling up fish. We're gonna go ahead and leave our net just ready in case. We've still got our shrimp and our flea out right now. So hopefully we can land one of those big fish too. For our third rod here, we're gonna go ahead and set this one up and throw it out also. So the way these rods are set up, this is on the mono rod here. So this is a 20-pound mono going down to a swivel clamp. We're gonna put on a steel leader here, 30-pound steel leader down there. And then we'll just put on another one of those hooks. So on this one, we'll clamp on another 3/0 hook here. And let's go ahead and bend the barbs down. Guys, got on a good fish down there. Instead of putting a sand flea on, we'll actually put on another piece of shrimp on. So we'll take the shrimp from the hook. We'll weave it through. There we go. Weave it through. We have our hook exposed just like that there. We'll just throw this one out. And then for this rod with the flea here, we still got our flea on. We're gonna pop that off. We're gonna take this single hook off. We're gonna put on the live bait rig just so we have some weight on there to help get it down to the bottom. So we'll clamp our live bait rig rod on there, even though it's not live bait. We'll put our same flea on. There you go. So now it should be a little bit easier to get it down to the bottom. So we've got our flea, our egg weight. It's pretty nice and foggy out, really comfortable weather. So there's tons of anglers out here right now. There's so many people on the pier, halfway down the pier, and especially down at the end there. One guy did just pull in a huge fish. I didn't see what it was, but they did catch some pretty good fish just now. So tons of anglers out here just excited to get their lines wet. Last day of 2024. It's the place to be. Super foggy out. You can't even see past the surfers now. The shore is getting covered up by fog, and also the entrance there too. It's pretty difficult to even see the building. That's okay though, so it's not scorching hot. And if you guys are watching this, I appreciate you for joining the journey. That one with the shrimp on it, that was just free floating out there. Sure did free float its way around a pillar. So we got broken off. You have to retie. Got Carl all set up. We have rod 1, rod 2, and rod 3. This place is packing up with anglers pretty quickly. Still foggy out. It's a great day to come fishing. It's the last day before 2025. So everybody's out here trying to get on their last fish of the year. And there's tons of anglers all the way down till the end there still. That's neat. I thought Carl was cool. This one's automatic. It's pretty sweet. You guys got a remote control cart. That thing's sweet. This is what I call peaceful fishing here. The sun's right there. And with all the fog, it's super bright because it's bouncing off all the fog. Up, fish on. Well, that's a good fish. It's because it's not a fish. It's a baby shark. Look at that. We caught a little baby shark. How cool is that, eh? Let's get this hook out. See, we bend the barbs back. You see how it's right there in the corner of its mouth? You can see it right there. Let's see how easy it is to pull this thing out. And I'm doing it left-handed. There we go. Perfect. Catching baby sharks. Let's let this one go. Yeah, little baby. First fish on the pier, and it's a shark. All right, and that fish there ate on our newly set up pompano rig here. So it's eating on that first piece of shrimp. Let's go ahead and put another fresh piece on. It's a shark, it's a fish. We call that fish on. Cast it straight back out and do the same exact thing. Check behind us, cast out. I really want to catch a fish on that sand flea though. There you go. So check this out, they're so close. I just cast it out. Lines are right here and there's people just coming underneath the pier. I get it's an exciting day to surf, but we all have to be aware of where we're paddling, where we're casting. Just a little extra step you have to take to be careful. Nobody got caught in our lines just now, which is great because we literally just rebaited and cast it straight out in front of us. That's why we have to be careful and aware when surfing and angling, because you never know what's around, right? So we've still got our Gulf Coast cheat sheet here, which I'm assuming the fish in the Gulf are going to be the same fish in the Atlantic Ocean. Maybe slightly variations, but we've still got the same sheet here from Texas. And what we just caught was a little shark, little hammerhead shark. But these are still some of the fish that we're going to be going for here. Got our ladyfish, cobia, Spanish mackerel. The last video that I posted in Panama City, I kept calling them trout, but it was actually Spanish mackerel that was coming by. So there was a school of Spanish mackerel that came by and we're eating all those whiting. King mackerels, black drums, your sheephead, your mangrove snappers, sharks, we just caught one, red snapper, land snapper, Goliath grouper, and your gag. Then we've got our smaller ones here too, the whiting, Atlantic croaker. Once again, we were catching Atlantic croaker in the Gulf Coast, so I'm assuming they're gonna be same fish here too. The spots, triple tails, red drums, spotted sea trout, sand trout. We caught sand trout also in one of the previous videos, snook, pompano, crevalle jacks, mullets, and flounders. So we'll keep our handy dandy cheat sheet with us. It's as if everybody said, okay, it's the last day of 2024. Everybody meet up at the pier. Everybody's just out trying to find some peace. That's awesome. Got no interest at all on these sand fleas. Been using the same exact one since we got here. I'm gonna put on some shrimp. Nothing on the big pompano rig. We still got our shrimp on there. Let's cast it back out. The surfers have moved out a little bit so we can cast a bit farther now. Everybody's got a little bit more room. Super foggy though. Can't even see the other side of the pier from here. Tons of anglers out. Everybody's out right now. And super foggy. The sun is right there, so it's bouncing off all the fog. Shades on. All right, you guys, I think this is gonna have to be it for our Jacksonville Beach Pier video. We've only been out here for 2 hours. We did catch that one shark. There are some other people pulling up some fish around us, but we just don't have the time right now. We have to go down to our next location. The fact that we made this video today is actually pretty awesome because we're supposed to be on the road right now, but I figure we have 2 more hours to squeeze in at this location before we go to our next one. So let's go ahead and pull in our rods here, pack up Carl, we'll head out. All right, one rod in. Let's pull up the other ones. This is the rod we caught a shark on earlier. No bite since then. We are missing that bottom shrimp, which is a good sign. Still have our top shrimp though. So we'll feed the fish the rest of that shrimp there. All right, second rod down. Let's check this third one. And still got both of our baits on that one. They are picking at it though. All right, you guys, that'll be it for fishing here at Jacksonville Beach Pier. We'll do a quick loop down to the end there and see how everybody else is doing, then we'll head out. Thanks you guys for joining me on this journey here. Awesome day. Taking off the shades, it's like, ah! Tons of surfers out. There's tons of surfers out. Super foggy out. Ooh, 2. Nice. Jacksonville Beach Pier does have these cleaning stations also. Super convenient. Check out this view down here. Super foggy today. All right. Into the pier here. Let's go ahead and head back. All right, you guys, that's it for fishing here at the Jacksonville Beach Pier. Hope you enjoyed the video. Super quick day today. Didn't catch anything but that shark, which is still pretty cool. Little baby shark. Was able to release it super simple and easy because we did bend the bar back. So once again, man, bending that bar back is super important so that you don't hurt these fish and so that you can release them easily. Super gorgeous day out. It's foggy. Take a look. You can't even see where I was just fishing at. Right up there. You can't even see my spot from here. We're not even off the pier yet. It's super foggy out. The sun is right there. And it's bouncing off all this fog, making it super difficult to see. So glasses are a must if you want to be able to see today. Awesome experience down here on our Atlantic U.S. coastal fishing adventure. This is our first state. And we're actually north of Florida right now, where we're northern part of Florida. But we're soon going to be checking out of our hotel and driving south about 5 hours to a dream destination fishing spot. So the first video of 2025 will be at a new pier at a dream location of mine, at least, here in Florida. So make sure that you're subscribed to the channel so you can stay up to date with where we are, what we're doing as we fish at a pier in every state along the U.S. coastline. Super awesome. Until next time. Thanks, brother.
All right, man.
Have a great day. Really enjoy this Jacksonville Beach Pier. Man, those guys at the front counter there, super knowledgeable, awesome guys, helpful, friendly. That guy was actually here last time I was here on Thanksgiving Day. I fished the same pier. And the guy working there, man, super awesome guy, top quality. So 5 stars for the pier and for the staff working at this location. And there's this parking lot right here for the pier, which is super convenient. You just park. You do have to pay to go on the pier to fish and to walk around, which is pretty awesome. Let's get them break, crawl down, and get out of here. We're all packed up. Let's get out of here.